Well, it would help if I hit the goddamn go live button. Son of a fucking bitch. Okay. Well, this has been a fucking disaster, but at the very least, I've been recording. So that's good. That's good. I've had so many technical problems just in the last few minutes that I am just losing my damn mind. But anyways, so what has happened is Nintendo raised the price on the Switch 2 by $50. I've been talking about that, talking about how Furukawa-san said that the increase doesn't cover everything that that they are losing, or all the new costs that they're incurring because of the rising RAM prices and storage prices and whatnot, which basically sets things up for another price drop, probably sometime after the first of the year, 2027. So I was talking about that, and talking about how on Amazon, when you see something like go down in price for a bit and then go up in price, you start to think to yourself, okay, well, it went up in price, so maybe I should wait it out until it comes back down again. When Nintendo raises the price of the Switch 2, when it goes from $450 to $500 on September 1st, you're going to have a lot of people that are just going to just flat out wait, because this thing that they already had their eye on has not, or has basically gone up in price for no apparent reason. I mean, from the consumer's perspective, something that was $450 yesterday is $500 today, and nothing has changed with the actual physical product itself that's sitting on the shelf. You see it on the shelf for $450 yesterday, you go back, it's $500 today, and they haven't changed anything with it. When that happens, generally speaking, you're like, oh, well, fuck it. I'm just going to wait it out. That's going to hit the Switch 2 pretty hard come September 1st. You are going to have a lot of consumers out there that are going to wait things out, just because, the price has gone up. It's no longer feels like a deal, the MSRP, the former MSRP is, essentially a deal now, and the deal is over because the price is going up. And, I was thinking about how to counteract this, because you are going to have problems keeping that momentum going, the sales momentum going. And we are, I think we'll be about, 15 months into the Switch 2's lifespan when the price goes up to $500 officially. And that is a very, very, very bad time to try and try or have to raise the price. You can't afford to have that momentum die out or stall out or fade, or however you want to refer to it, that early into a system's lifespan. Because if sales slow down, third-party publishers will see doing a Switch 2 version as a risk. More of a risk than they do right now. And right now, things have been very, very good. I mean, you look at the support for the Switch 2. You have Square Enix with Final Fantasy VII Remake and soon-to-be Rebirth. That's been very well received. Apparently, the pre-orders for Rebirth have been very, very good. Switch 2 has Madden for the first time since, first time on a Nintendo platform since the Wii U. And you can look all throughout. I mean, Cyberpunk 2077, they got that working on the Switch 2. That's a very good port as well. WWE 2K26, 25 and 26. First WWE 2K proper, simulation 2K game since the disastrous 2K18 on the Switch 1, which was a slowdown fest, the likes of which I've never seen before. But yeah, I mean, Switch 2 support has been really, really good. So if sales stall out a year in, all these companies that are putting their games on Switch 2, they're going to see like 20 million sold, and they're going to be like, well, that's, that number's going to start slowing down a bit. And, if there's not as much of a growing audience of Switch 2 customers out there, it's going to be viewed as a significant financial risk because, of course, games are super fucking expensive to make. So essentially, I've been trying to think of ways to kind of counterbalance the upcoming price increase to kind of like not completely halt their momentum. And I came up with something that ended up, I posted this on Bluesky, and it ended up becoming my most successful tweet on that platform or post on that platform. And let me fade it in here. I said, Nintendo should consider including a free digital game with the Switch 2 when the price increases to $500, like a redo of the Mario Kart World launch bundle. Brand it as a Your Choice bundle and let people pick from a selection of first-party games. It wouldn't cost them much to do. And think about this for a moment. When the Switch 2 came out, they had the regular version for $450 and the Mario Kart World bundle for $500. What was the difference between the two? Physically, practically nothing. Maybe a sticker on the box or a different design on the outer packaging. Maybe a code insert, a little piece of paper with a code on it. And that's about it. That digital game that offers a tremendous value to the consumers essentially did not cost Nintendo much of anything to sell in a bundle, because the differences between the $450 bundle and the $500 bundle was, like I said, essentially digital goods and maybe a paper insert or a sticker on the box. That's it. That doesn't cost $50 to do. That doesn't cost $50 per unit to do. So essentially, when I'm thinking of including a digital game with this, now, of course, I'm sure people jumped immediately to like, oh, giving away Mario Kart World, which is $80 again. Maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza or Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, something like that. However, I think what would be more of a wiser move if they did do that would be to offer a selection of Switch 1 games that have had either a Switch 2 update or a Switch 2 edition release. So say you give consumers a lineup of Super Mario Odyssey, which has been financially successful for half a decade or more. Splatoon 3, which also has a Switch 2 update and now runs at like 1080p handheld and 60 FPS everywhere, I think. Something like that. You do that. Maybe include Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition in there. Captain Toad has a Switch 2 update. And maybe Clubhouse games. You do something like that. Give people like that kind of a lineup. Because most, if not all of those games have already been profitable. They are essentially in the plus column on it. They don't need to worry about any potential lost sales on it because, Nintendo games probably all sell to, have like some evergreen qualities to it or whatever they call it. Evergreen or Everblue, something like that. Or Blue Ocean, or whatever the proper terminology is for it. These games, their sales have largely slowed down. They're already profitable. And since it, like I said, it would cost Nintendo next to nothing to offer a small selection of a free game from the Switch 1 that also works really, really well on Switch 2, offering something like that to the consumer while raising the price kind of counterbalances it without really costing them much of anything, aside from a potential lost sale of a game from the 2010s, And I think, in this situation, Nintendo's going to have to be focusing on making sure the hardware sales for the Switch 2 don't stall out. And I said something in one of the other posts about it. Let me see here. I don't know if that was it. Okay, here it is. I said this was a repost I did on on the first tweet. I said, it's amazing how many people completely missed the point with my suggestion. It's about keeping Switch 2 desirable in spite of rising costs, which is absolutely essential year one into its life cycle. If Nintendo is worried about lost revenue on already profitable games, Switch 2 is done. So yeah, basically, if Nintendo's primary focus is not maximizing the hardware sales of Switch 2, then the system's in trouble. And I think Nintendo know that. And of course, there was an article saying that Nintendo's hoping to counter out the price increase with an incredible library of, exclusive games, which absolutely, that's tremendously important. Exclusive games that you can't play on even Switch 1, that is tremendously vital to the success of the hardware. But at the same point, you also have to take the consumer's perspective on it, which is costs are going up. And, gaming at the moment is approaching an era of almost being like premium, and I it's not to say it's not always been like, a luxury to begin with, but, a PS5 Pro is $900 now. That's above, what you probably consider to be like an ordinary price for a consumer electronics product of that type, and yeah, so when consumers see the cost going up for the hardware, just even getting in the door, the price is very, very high, and increasing as time goes on. They're going to have to find some different ways of incentivizing things besides, look at all these other games that you can spend, $50, $60, $70 on. And the easiest way to do it, and this is one of the saving graces of digital, is that giving away a digital game is, in the grand scheme of things, a relatively cheap fix. I mean, like I was saying with the Mario Kart World Bundle, I mean, the difference between the $450 version and the $500 version was essentially like a sticker on the box and, an insert. That's about it. Cheap fix. And, giving away a digital game, even if it's, a popular title. I mean, that's not, like I said, it's like, I've only talked about like Switch 1, games that have gotten updated, or Switch 2 edition games. That's not even opening the door for the potential of like a Donkey Kong Bonanza bundle, or the return of the Mario Kart World bundle. Who knows? Or a Kirby Air Riders bundle, or, Star Fox, a Star Fox bundle. I mean, there's so many different ways Nintendo could go with this. But right now, if they're worried about the cost of the system being a barrier to entry, the best way they can incentivize people to do it, to jump in, is to give them something that they can perceive as a value for free that costs the company very little in the grand scheme of things to supply. When you're talking about a digital good, it costs essentially the bandwidth for the customer to download the game and, maybe an insert or something like that. I mean, it's a cheap fix. It's not like providing a physical cartridge that has to be shipped overseas and bundled in with the box and stuff like that. Digital shit is cheap and easy. And that's one saving grace for this, for this era of digital. And Nintendo's fix to this problem is like sitting right there. And I mean, I know there's also the arguments that can be made that, you know, and I think I'll probably get into that when we go into one of the other tweets. But essentially, you know, the argument, you know, that, oh, they're losing money on the sales, which is also sales of the game itself, which is also going to piss off the shareholders. Right now, you know, that's a fair concern. But when you're talking about, you know, the survival of a console, I mean, you're talking about, you know, I mean, Switch 1 has lasted 9 years and counting, and it's going to hit the decade mark, and it's going to have a shit ton of support still by the time next March rolls around. It's still going to be a system worth owning, you know? And it's like you still see people buying Switch 1s all the time, you know? And, you know, at this point, if they want Switch 2 to have a year, you know, a year 9 or a year 10, you know, then they can't afford to be short-sighted about something like, you know, giving away free digital copies of Switch 1 software that has turned a profit ages ago. They need to have their priorities straight. And their main priority should be getting that Switch 2 in people's hands. And if it takes a free copy of, you know, Mario Odyssey from like, what, 2017, 2018, something like that? Or a free copy of Breath of the Wild from 2017, launch day, then, you know, it's a difficult decision. And I know Nintendo always likes to, like, have their products perceived as, you know, quality and value, and you want to pay for it, you know, pay for it even at full price. You'll get your money's worth, stuff like that. Then you want a premium feel to it, I guess you'd say. But at the same point, you know, and I understand, I respect their approach to that. I understand the thinking behind it. But they also can't afford to let their pride get in the way of having the system be a success. And the best way to do that is to give people something that, you know, costs you nothing or close to it and is perceived as a value to your customers. You know, it's a cheap and easy fix. And a lot of people out there couldn't seem to wrap their heads around that. So let me switch over to one of the other posts here. I basically had a couple of snarky or whatever replies on that original post that I did, and I quote tweeted it and posted my response. And let's see, this one was basically saying that, you know, including a digital digital piece of software makes no sense. It's like, yeah. You know, it's just, you know, it's illogical. It's just, they're just losing money on the software too. It's like, and that's what led to this, which is, it's basically the same logic that they used for the annual $300 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bundle. And that's another title I didn't even think about mentioning. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That works really well on the Switch 2. Doesn't even have a specific update for it. I don't think it needs one. But basically, Nintendo makes full MSRP hardware sales, which, I mean, with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bundle, what's the difference between the regular Switch 1 and the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bundle? An insert and a digital game. Essentially, you're paying for the same box, the same hardware. They're not having to do much of anything to it besides maybe preload a piece of software into it potentially, or just a little thing that, you know, that they activate on the system that says, okay, you're entitled to this piece of software. That's it. And essentially, I mean, what they get is more full price hardware sales, all at the cost of a digital game that, like I said so many times before, Doesn't really cost them much of anything. And by bundling in that software with the hardware, essentially you increase the hardware sales numbers, which the investors love, and you also get the benefit of fluffing the sales numbers for whatever game is bundled in, or whatever game is picked from a lineup of free games or whatever. I mean, how many millions of copies of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I think that's like 55 million, somewhere in that neck of the woods. How many of those were done with the Switch 1 holiday bundle? I mean, that is a healthy chunk of the sales right there. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a fucking fantastic game. But yeah, I mean, all 55 million of those being just individual purchases, not the holiday bundle or anything like that. Yeah, no, that is most likely not the case. That number comes largely from those bundles, because that was a very, 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 very popular game. It was essentially a must-own for the Switch 1, and people wanted it, so people got it. And and when you have a game that's selling 55 million copies, even if those are free bundled titles, that number looks fucking impressive to investors. That says this company is healthy, its products are selling well, there's interest in it, astronomical interest if you really want to, look at the sales numbers of that. And yeah, I mean, that's what happens. I mean, it's essentially that free game gets the company a hell of a lot more than, one sale of a game. Because if you get people in the door on the hardware, that leads to a tremendous amount more of revenue that comes from all the other games, and first and third party alike, that sells throughout the lifetime of that sold system's use. But yeah, basically I quote tweeted one of a couple of the snarky replies and put my 2 cents in as far as a rebuttal goes. And I'll point out the fact that I did not block either one of these two. They both blocked me after I bodied them in the quote. Oh well, I should have screenshotted the tweet, the tweets before they blocked me. But oh well, who cares? Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. So this is another one, and basically it was like something along the lines of, you do realize what's going on in the world with everything going up and all that stuff, and cost of systems going up and all these things. And here's my response, of course. No shit, of course they need to offset rising costs, but they have to do so in a way that doesn't torpedo their flagship product for an entire console generation. That's another key point, the entire console generation. If Switch 2 stalls out 15 months in or 2 years in, that's going to be a long wait until Nintendo has another potentially successful product on store shelves. Let's see. Hence why leveraging an already profitable digital good makes sense. Like I said, it's essentially free for the company. And they can't afford for hardware sales to slow to a crawl 1 year in. Yep, there we go again. The situation is a delicate balancing act. It's not just about offsetting costs, it's also about counteracting the drop in consumer interest that the price hike will cause to the product at a vital point in its life cycle. If they do nothing but jack up the price, Switch 2 will be dead in the water. And this price increase, it's not going to be the first. It's the first of many. Or it's not going to be the last, excuse me. It's the first of many. It's going to go up way further in price. It's just a matter of when, not if. And unless the AI bubble somehow bursts in the next couple of months for some reason, these prices, they're gonna just keep going up and up and up. And yeah, so there's another snarky poster that that blocked me. Like I said, didn't block them; they blocked me. But yeah, so that is basically the essence of my thoughts, and I apologize again for not hitting the go live button. As I said earlier in the stream, that apparently was not going out. I had OBS crash on me 2 minutes before I was supposed to go live, and yeah, so basically I had to scramble to get everything back up and running, get everything organized, and I hit start streaming, and I needed to hit go live. So, well, fuck me, I guess. Oh well. But yeah, so that is essentially the news article, news discussion for this stream, and I will have the full version of this stream, which the beginning of it was a little bit rough with the technical difficulties and my monitor stalling out on me repeatedly. Oh boy. Yeah. Fun shit. Well, I think it's probably about time that we get into WWE 2K26. And we'll switch over to that. And I just recently maxed out the ringside pass for season 2, which was the Demolition and Kelly pack. And let me tell you, one thing I like to do is I like to go through and recreate some of the costumes that the WWE stars have had in previous years' games, because most of the time, all the parts are just sitting there in the creation mode, just waiting for you to put them back together. And when I was doing that most recently, I was taking a look at the Stephanie McMahon DLC, and as I was scrolling through, Lyra Valkyria's top from last year's game came in, and no, I was not trying to stare at Stephanie McMahon's boobs in Lyra Valkyria's clothes. It just kind of happened this way. But yeah, I was going through and looking through pieces and trying to find stuff, and I happened on Lyra Valkyria's top while I was playing the PS5 version of 2K24 on my PlayStation Portal at the same time. So basically I had my Portal in one hand, my Switch 2 sitting on my stomach, and I'm looking at the two, trying to locate the parts and recreate them and stuff like that. And it kind of came to my attention that, in spite of how good 2K26 looks on Switch 2, which, I mean, it looks like how I remember 2K looking for the most part, when you do a side-by-side comparison with the PS5 version, some of the clothing textures are just surprisingly downgraded for the Switch 2. I mean, it's like, yeah, I know they had to make some cuts to get it to work on Switch 2, make all these pieces, work together in just the right way. But I was really surprised at how far improved the textures were on the clothing, the ring gear, and stuff like that. Just comparing like the game from 2 years ago to the game that came out this year, but on Switch 2. So yeah, that was really surprising to me. But, because, I mean, it's looked great. I haven't felt like I've missed much of anything as far as, like, the visuals go. But when I saw the side-by-side comparison, it's like, ooh, that's a bigger difference than I thought it was. Let's get into the MyFaction, because we have a lot to knock out. So we have Super Pack 1 has launched. I already bought a pack. They gave me a duplicate card, and I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. So we have 2 challenges with 18 hours remaining, those being the Io Sky birthday challenge and the Kevin Owens birthday challenge. And I've already done the Io Sky one twice. So I'm going to finish that one off first, then move on to the Kevin Owens one. And then we also have Tito Santana. Fuck the Tito Santana! And he has 2 of the Super Pack 1s available. So we'll try to get those as well, because we need those for this Tornado Tag match. And let's see. We also have another Io Sky Superstar of the Month challenge to do. If we get one of the Super Pack 1s as a striker, then we can take on AJ Styles for a Shawn Michaels 97 card. I want to say Shawn Michaels 97 is part of the... was it Attitude Era pack or Monday Night War pack? They have just way oversaturated the number of versions of this game. Give me the regular version. Give me a premium version. Maybe give me a free-to-play version if you really want to, do something interesting. Something like that. But okay, so I got this of the 3 required for this challenge. I got the Obafemi card, which is the max free tier reward. Level 40 of the Season 2 pass. The free one gets you the Persona card. Not to be confused with the Persona cards you find in Persona. Let's see. We have the May Locker Room Leader Challenge. A Gauntlet Eliminator. I don't know if I want to get into that again. Let's see. A few of the oddities cards. Kofi Kingston 17. I can't believe Kofi and Xavier are gone from WWE. But it is what it is. So we got some other challenges there. I think the R-Truth card is available to buy with the MyFaction points. So Retro AJ Styles, might have to think about that one at some point. I think that's... Let's see. I think that's about it. Okay, so let's get in here and beat our wonderful friend Io Sky, who had a fantastic match with Asuka over in what was it, Orlando or Miami or something like that? Maybe no, Tampa Bay, I think, something like that. Florida. We'll go with Florida. But yeah, those two had a fantastic match at Backlash on Saturday night. And after the match, Asuka basically hugged Io Sky. They embraced a lot. And we don't know what's going into it, because as you remember, that feud was pretty intense and was leading into WrestleMania and didn't make it onto the card for whatever reason. But yeah, essentially the talk is either that Asuka retired, semi-retired, or she's done with the company. Don't know what. She hasn't clarified for herself. Today is Monday night, so we could get that answer, hopefully. I'd like that, kind of confirmed one way or the other sooner rather than later. And, if Asuka retires now, I mean, she's had a hell of a career. I want to say she started somewhere around the mid-2000s, 2004 or 5, something like that. And, of course, she was Kana at the time, and she briefly retired, I believe supposedly due to injury around like 2006 through like part of 2007 or something like that. And I don't know what the deal is, but I believe she has a son. So I'm wondering if it's like kind of like one of those Japanese idol type things where she like quote unquote retired from injury because she got pregnant or something. Japan's very what's the correct term for it? Particular about stuff like that. It's like if an idol gets pregnant, it like destroys her marketability or something like that. Or at least that's the belief. Something like that. You know, I'm personally of the opinion, just, you know, don't bullshit me. Just tell me the truth, you know? One way or the other. You know? Just, I can take it, just, I can deal with the truth that I'm not crazy about better than I can a convenient lie, you know? But it could also have been a situation like with Bianca Belair, where you know, maybe it was the sort of thing where she got injured and thought, okay, might as well, you know, settle down for, you know, a spell and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, I don't blame Bianca whatsoever. I mean, that's like a perfect use of the time. She's already been out of action for well over a year now. It was last WrestleMania that she broke her hand or knuckle or whatever it was. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to be out that long and you're, you know, a female WWE star, it just makes sense. If that's something on your, you know, to-do list, make the most of the opportunity. The injury sucks, but you can turn it into something good. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Unusual twist on the stunner, but definitely easier on the tailbone. Get up, Io. Enjoy that rear view. And she kicks out. Come on. Probably haven't worn her down enough with it. Oh, crap. Let's see if can we pin her this time. Oh, look at that. Jackknife cover. Got her. I love when you use like the down movement on the R stick. It, you know, to roll somebody up for the pin. Then they like your character rolls out of the ring like they do sometimes when they get a sneaky 3 count out of it. Really neat touch. I like that. Okay. So that's 1 down. And that gets the Apex tier 2,500 MyFaction points. Unfortunately, the let's see, let's change it up a bit. Io Sky versus Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Let's see, can I use him? Okay. But basically, from what I've heard, the rumor is that the next season of 2K26 is going to go live on June 3rd or 4th, somewhere in that neck of the woods. So that is going to be interesting. I like how they've done the passes for the most part. You know, they seem to have kind of like paced things out reasonably well. You know, the leveling up doesn't seem to take a lot of time. You know, at least per level. You know, it's like, oh, a couple matches, and of course you also have the tier upgrades or something like that, or the RXP boosts or whatever. So those kind of can make it go quick too. But overall, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think for them just starting out with this kind of approach, I don't hate it. I like the approach to kind of dishing out the content that way. I kind of wish they did all of the unlockables that way. Like some of, you know, having to go through the My Rise stuff and the showcase mode, in addition to everything for the MyFaction. You know, it's I mean, it's a lot for just 1 year of the game. It's like you have to put an insane amount of hours and possibly even money, you know, if you're talking like card packs and, you know, the Persona cards that unlock, you know, alternate wrestlers for the offline modes. You know, I mean, it takes a lot of investments, both literally and figuratively, to get the entire roster. And personally, I'm not crazy about that. You know, I want to be able to, you know, play everybody in the game without it, you know, being, you know, a, you know, significant investment in time. And, you know, when you're talking about a roster of like 400, you know, wrestlers, alter egos, characters, whatever, made up characters for the My Rise stuff. I mean, that's a lot to ask somebody to do, especially year over year. Oh shit. And she just pretty much leveled Big Papa Pump in the face with her coochie. So yeah, I think there's a better way of doing like the offline unlockables. But yeah, overall not too bad. I had to let her up on that one because I haven't hit the MyFaction points earned for the match. 30 of 60. Let's fix that with a taunt. That EO interrupts and screws me over. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear me. Oh, crap. Double stomp. And Steiner's screwdriver. Spikes EO on, and she kicks out. She kicks out of the Steiner screwdriver. I'm trying to remember who it was. There was like an old match. I want to say it might have been in the Tokyo Dome from like the early to mid 90s with was it Hiroshi Hase? Something like that. And Scott gives him the most brutal Steiner screwdriver I have ever seen anybody take. I mean, he just plants him on the top of his head. Just horrific looking. I highly recommend checking out the clip on YouTube or something. Probably not the only way Scott wants to have EO in that pose, position, whatever. That one's for all his freaks out there. Not a terrible likeness for Scott. That's it. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. And that will do it for EO. And we'll get going on Kevin Owens, I guess. We will swap in another Steiner, this time Braun Breaker. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. It's only Emerald, right? So... okay, we'll use Adam Pearce. I've heard the name, prior to him being the general manager, but I'm not really familiar with much of his work. I don't know if I've ever seen any of his matches in, like, Ring of Honor or anything like that. I don't know. I don't have a lot of indie DVDs, but I do have a bunch of Ring of Honor stuff. I don't know if he was on any of those. But, he's done pretty well for himself, on Raw, and he hasn't had to, do much of anything physical, aside from getting thrown out of the ring by Jacob Fatu on Saturday. Gotta use your head. Sometimes literally. Get up, KO. He gets right back up just to get punched in the face again. So nice I did it twice. Diving fist drop. Man, the animation on that is just fucking beautiful. This doesn't seem to be nearly as tricky as the EO Sky Challenge for some reason. Probably jinxing myself by saying that. Nah, you're not rolling out of that ring. Get your ass over here. Eat this fist. I fisted hard, He-Man, but I couldn't fist them all. Spine buster. And he's out at 2. Oh, crap. Electric chair drop. I think that might have been one of my finishers for my, like, WrestleMania 2000 era created character. Oh, he's got him. Got him. Pile driver. And he kicks out again. Out of one. Let's see. Backbreaker. Let's see what he has from the top rope. Just the standard body splash. Countered. Countered the vertical suplex. Roll him up, roll him up, roll him up. Nope. Now roll him up. There we go. Come on. 1, 2. Got him. So Adam Pearce, not bad.
Here is your winner, Adam Pearce.
It's all about that 3 count. All about the 3. Okay, so that is the tier 3 reward. Once more, but with feeling. Cocky. Cocky walkover before dropping the knee on the back of the head. Yeah, punching him in the face, because why the hell not? Oh, now KO's trying to do the same thing to me. Wow, right on the edge of the of the green and yellow line. Green and yellow lines, I should say. Oh, Penta Driver. I think that's what it is. Went for the poke to the eyes. Okay, that's stupid. I like it. Okay. Missed with the elbow. Let's see about the fist drop. Okay, so he splashed him. I'll knock the wind out of you. Oh, crap. Oh, beautiful DDT. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Oh, crap, and KO counters. Ha! Blowing snot on Kevin Owens. Ha! Yeah, I gotta clean out the old sinuses. He's still in my move. Clubbing blow. Get that pile driver. Got that pile driver. But will it be enough? It is.
Here is your winner, Adam Pearce.
I must say, it's kind of funny that, you know, that Adam Pearce, I think he was... I'm not quite sure what the deal was, if he had like a developmental deal and then ended up in the main roster as manager or what, but it's like he kind of came out of nowhere and he ended up becoming a great, you know, commissioner, general manager type of role or type of character. Good for him. Okay, we're gonna mix it up a bit and we're gonna take a swing at Tito Santana. Well, this time we'll use Braun Breaker. Shoulder tackle. Maybe it's just me, but if you have to put badass on your tights for the world to know that you're a badass, maybe you aren't a badass. Just a thought. And a chop block for good measure. Face first. Working that gut over. Those abdominal muscles must be tensing up in pain right now. How will Tito Santana ever make a comeback? He's not going to make a comeback. because he's going up against a badass. Oh, neat animation on that pile driver. And he misses with the elbow drop. Gorilla press into a lung blower. Get your ass up, bitch! Oh, crap. Going for a figure four? Come on. There we go. Oh, crap! That was actually a really good counter from Tito. Oh, and he's upside down. Caught in the tree of woe. Brings him in the hard way. Oh, he's not going to like this. He's not going to like that. Oh, he's definitely not going to like that. What? He kicked out at not even one? What the hell? Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. Okay. He's gonna break him! Just like the old Goldberg move. And here comes... What? How's he up already? This is getting interesting. I should have been able to get at least a 1 count on him by now. Big splash off the top. What's Tito gonna do? Oh, he's going to get power slammed off the top to the outside. Oh, no. This isn't good. Oh! Incredible. Come on. This has got to do it. This has got to do it. Got him. And he's... What is going on? Come on. What the hell? Is something wrong with this challenge? One, two. Got him. What the fuck was going on with that match? Why was that so difficult? Does he have some special skill or something that I just missed in the lead into this match? Some extra boost of some sort or something? That was crazy. Let's see. One match stipulation or change. Let's see. What's the deal here? Superstars have unlimited stamina. Nothing special for Tito or Braun. That was weird. Let's see. Let's swap Braun out with... We'll do CM Punk this time. See if he has a better time. Countered. And takes out the legs from behind. Side Russian leg sweep. Okay, let's go up top and drop an elbow or something. Worst elbow in the biz. Oh, wait, that was a knee drop. I suppose a knee drop would be the worst elbow drop in the business. Boot to the gut. And a high single leg drop kick. It's so funny that Punk's special ability is rage. Why does that feel like a little bit of a rib or an inside joke there? And countered by Tito. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Couldn't avoid the atomic drop. Either of them. Okay, wait a second. Let's see. Second City Flying Elbow Drop? That's the actual name of that? Okay. Well, at least it has a name. Monster Superplex. Let's see if we can get that elbow drop before Tito gets up. And we can. And Tito's up it. I just don't understand what Tito's deal is. Ooh, that was close. Pile driver, without his head even touching the mat. The most brutal kind of pile driver. Oof. Come on, get up. Oh, crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Or not. There we go. Anaconda of Ice. We're going to at least wear him down a bit. Make him earn his escape from this. Is he going to escape? Yeah, I guess he will. Okay, peeps. There we go. And he's stunned. Okay. Here we go. We're going with an OMG super finisher. Pepsi Plunge. Wait, what? How the fuck is he getting up after that? What is going on? At this point, it's just becoming an idle curiosity how to keep him down. Okay, this could do it. This could do it. GTS, go to sleep. Got him. It's weird. It seems like there's just something messed up with this challenge where, you know, you're not getting any 1 or 2 counts out of Tito. He's just popping up immediately after even the OMG's Ultra finisher. That Pepsi plunge. Then all of a sudden, it's like, then he's just down for the count. It's weird. Doesn't look like he's like cashing in any meter or anything, as far as I can tell. Odd challenge. Okay. So our next win in this challenge will get us one of the new packs. And we will swap it up again. We'll use Naomi this time. She's really fun to play with in this game. I've had her on my MyFaction team in previous years, but this is, you know, I mean, she has just been a total badass this year. And I love that caution ring gear. Come on. Ha! Cleans his clock. Oh, I love that knee strike. That knee strike. That will really wreck some shit. That will bust open people really, really quickly. Haven't figured out quite how to hit it consistently, though. Oh, man. Counter, counter, counter. Get his ass up and get your ass in his face. There we go. That was a rear view joke. Okay. Bubba bomb. And he is out immediately. Oh, and she misses with the leg drop. Oh. That'll mess up your shoulder. Oh! Oh, there's a reason why they call it high risk. Gets the boot up. Oh, crap. And he counters the what is the name of that move? I keep forgetting it. Counters Naomi's finisher. Oh, shit. This isn't good. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Don't do that to her. Fuck these Tito Santana. And he's out immediately. Going for that pile driver again. And this time the pin. Let me tell you, the latency on that, on those, on that kickout meter it is no joke, dudes. Come on. Out again. Yeah, it just seems like something is messed up with this challenge. There's no way Tito's that resilient. Oh, crap. There we go. Was it Afterglow? Is it the Afterglow? Got him! Okay, that will net us a card pack.
Here is your winner, Naomi.
What's with the odd shadow effect on her chest? I'm pretty sure boobs don't usually have shadows there. I know a thing or two about boobs. I'm an expert. All right. Okay, let's get into this card pack. Okay, so I got 3 to open. This is gonna be some of my Faction Wars tickets. Oh, deluxe pack vouchers. What are these? Okay. Did we just get 2 deluxe packs? Let's check this out. Deluxe. Let's see. So what do the deluxe pack vouchers do? It didn't tell me much of anything about how to use them. Does it upgrade a pack? Maybe not. A duplicate superstar. Boy, if I paid for that pack as opposed to winning it, I'd be pissed. That sucks. So, let's see. Let's see. My collection rewards. Okay. That. Okay, Rhea Ripley. I don't quite know what to say. What the hell do I? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I can use the deluxe pack vouchers on either the WrestleMania Vegas set 1, 2, or Touch of Madness. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. We'll do a Touch of Madness and one of the Superstar Series or WrestleMania Series 1 or 2. Drop a 1 or a 2 in the chat if you want me to snag one of the that particular WrestleMania Series pack with that voucher. Oh, the original El Grande Americano. Thank you, Trish. That's a good pickup. Let's see. Do I have some more vouchers I need to use, maybe? We'll open that now. Tippy time. Okay, I guess that was it for my vouchers. But at least we added the original El Grande Americano to the library. Let's see, EO's done. Tito Santana has one more left. We'll kind of break up things a bit by doing another one of the Kevin Owens challenges. I still don't understand how people think that's Chad Gable. If he's been around since the beginning of Lucha Libre, he's gotta be like in his 70s or 80s, excuse me. Okay, come on. I gotta tell you, I am ridiculously hyped for that that El Grande Americano versus the original El Grande Americano mask versus mask match. That is gonna be crazy. I know who should win it, but will he? It's supposed to be Gracias. We've come a long way from the conquistadors. Edge and Christian. Oof. Come on. Like she said, finish it. Oh! Missed with the diving headbutt. Oh! Don't stun Owen, stun. Don't stun Owen, stun. Come on, get it back in there. Okay. Youch. Okay. Going for an ankle lock. Got it.
Here is your winner, the original El Grande Americano.
It's like when you see the close-up shots, it's like it really doesn't look bad. It looks like how I remember the PS5 version of the 2K games were. But when you see the side-by-side comparison, I mean, it's obvious that they've really scaled back the textures. $2,500, the Apex tier reward. Okay, we'll do this one more time with El Grande Americano. Then we're going back to put Tito Santana down for the last time. Oh boy. Back body drop right out of the gate. Oh crap. Just a smidge too early. Oof. If you're having a good time out there and want to support the channel, drop a like on the video. Helps with the visibility. And if you're watching on mobile, use that hype feature thing that's like one slide over from the comments section or something like that on the page. If you hype the video up, that also helps with the visibility. And when you're a small creator, visibility is very, very difficult. And I say that and the last viewer drops out. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, he's gonna get out. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Could have done the rope break. Instead, I went with the timing. Got him! Gracias. There we go. That's how it should be. I don't think... Oh, shit. Countered. Suplex. And Dominator. All right. Let's go. Flying headbutt for the pin. Got him. Happy birthday, Kevin Owens.
Here is your winner, the original and grande Americano.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think they might have sorted out the issues with the clipping on the singlet. I think that was the problem. $2,000. Okay, needs to be a Ruby card, so we'll change things up a bit from Naomi. Mellow don't miss. $87 overall, so he is a few levels higher, or a card level higher, and overall level 4 points higher. So yeah, I know he's got some advantage there, but the way we've been seeing things in these kickouts, I'm just kind of experimenting at this point. I'm just fascinated by this. What does it take to get a 1 count out of him? It reminds me of how WWE 13 was. That was the last game that had CM Punk on the cover of it for WWE, if I recall correctly. And yeah, basically there was a glitch with the game where there were no 2 counts in it. And it was like some fundamental flaw that they couldn't fix or something like that. You could get a 1 count, you could get a 3 count, but you could not get a 2 count. And apparently it was something to do with this, the way the signatures feed into the finishers or something like that. Something strange like that. But, ooh, beautiful moonsault. But yeah, that ended up just ruining that game for me. And if I recall correctly, I did a review of that over on tech-gaming.com. Oh, God. What, 13 years ago? Jesus. Okay, let's see. Tilt-a-whirl facebuster running and nothing but net from the top rope. Verse 48. Standing finisher. Okay. There we go. Nice. Had to let him up. Swish. Come on. Nothing but net. Man, I think of all three of the, or all four of the different cards I used, I think Carmelo Hayes dispatched Tito Santana the best of them all. Okay, that should get us a deluxe Superstar Pack, or Super Pack 1. Okay, so let's see what's in it. Okay, we are done with the birthday challenges. So let's go over here and see what is in this pack. Uh-oh. We got something decent. The card is glowing. This is very, very encouraging. It is Trick Williams. Look at that. 83 Ruby card. Now let's see what kind of opportunities that opens up. Okay. Let's see if there's any other live events we can do. Thanks to that card. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do that EO challenge too. Can't do that, so... Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my God, we're taking on John Cena in his prototype phase. Extreme rules. Let's see what the modifiers are. Unlimited stamina. And prototype starts with 3 finishers. Okay. This'll be fun. Okay, let's see. That is it. It's just the Stone Cold card as the reward. That color scheme, the layout of the tights, it reminds me of Misawa's tights. Oh, we're gonna have to do 90 MyFaction match actions. Just slugged him. Oh man, good. Good counters there. Scissor kick to the back of the head. Let's see. Oh boy. Is that the trick shot? Is that what it's called? Tricks mostly on SmackDown, I believe, and I don't get to see SmackDown. Oh no! Oh fuck! Seriously! Oh shit! Oh man!
Here is your winner,
the prototype. Okay, let's do it again. They aren't making this easy, and I like that. Most of the time. Most of the time. I like a fun challenge, not something that basically feels like the video game equivalent of like sticking my dick in a meat grinder or some shit. Okay. So let's see. Extreme rules probably... I think I can... That does mean pinning him anywhere, right? Falls count anywhere off. Okay, so that's good. I'll just work him over on the outside. With a trash can, maybe. Come on. Come here, bitch. Oh, nice. Pump kick. Right to the face of the future Hall of Famer. They want tables? By golly, gee willikers, let's give them tables! Maybe? Oh, crap. Now watch out for those tacks. Oh, crap. Okay, let's see where I need to be. Okay. Oh, his front move is the bookend. And a float over bookend. Okay, let's see if we can get that one going. Oh no. And of course he counters. Because why wouldn't John Cena counter that? Woo! Okay, we are just about there with the match actions. Let's see. Signature, maybe. Light attacks and light or heavy attacks. Okay, that's no big deal. And he's into the attacks. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh crap. Countered. Ooh. Attitude adjustment. That was a good thing he kicked out because I hadn't fully finished the match actions. Okay. Let's see if we can kind of roll out of the ring. There we go. That might be the difference maker in this match. Oh! Sit down, Michinoku driver. Oh, shit. Pump kicks the table into his face. I gotta tell you, as simple as it is, you know, Sabuing, you know, airmailing, throwing the chair into like somebody's face in the 2K games. Ever since they added that, that has been one of my favorite things. Oh shit, he caught it! Oh no, into the tax! Oh shit. This isn't good. Oh fuck! Shit. Close. Close. Oh jeez, look at John's chest. Damn, dude. That right there is ruthless aggression personified. Well, let's load it up again. One goes over, the other goes under. So was he... I thought he was going for the finisher there already. Sends him flying to the outside. And a beautiful splash off the top. That's not a bag of pennies he's wielding. Ooh, DDT right on the chair. Gotta love how that works out sometimes. Spinaroonie! Right into John Cena, punching him in the face. Excuse me, the Prototype. I keep calling him John Cena. Prototype has no idea who this John Cena person is. Okay, one more time. Okay, just smack talk. That's fine too. That's fine too. Oh boy. Oh, geez, rough landing. Come on. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Protoplex. Protoplex, this is a problem. This is a problem. Ah!
Here is your winner, the Prototype.
Okay, we can get this. We can get this. I just gotta believe. That's becoming a regular thing, isn't it? Uh-oh. Oh god, Protoplex already? Already? Fuck no! Oh, crap!
Here is your winner, the Prototype.
Okay, that was way too fucking quick. Way too fucking quick. I'm gonna have to go back to my usual game plan with this shit. Stay on the outside until the objectives are completed. Then take the fight back into the ring. Probably not gonna let me do much of anything because it was, yep, so quick. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the token market is like. Okay, so we got Chelsea Green for 70 tokens. Now before, last year they were, let's see, 25. It jumps from 25 to 75, or to 70 this year? What they did before was, if I recall correctly, it was, you know, the Emerald was 25, Sapphire was 50, Ruby was 75, Amethyst was 100. Diamond was like one. Actually, I don't know if I got far enough up to Diamond to see what it was. I think I might have petered out somewhere around Amethyst. But, let's see. I wish they identified which cards are available for active challenges. That certainly would help. Okay. All of those are affordable, but I don't necessarily want to spend the money on them right now. Well, let's see what the upcoming challenges are. Okay, the EO round 3 starts in 4 days, 16 hours, 37 minutes, and 12 seconds. And then what? EO has to fight fucking Brock Lesnar? Reversal button prompts do not appear. Superstars have unlimited stamina. And Brock starts with 3 finishers. Well, fuck. Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of fun. Air quotes, fun. There it is. Oh, God. Is he already going for the Protoplex? Not today. Hey, bye. Ha! Oh, crap. The other type of electric chair drop. Oh, crap. Got it! Okay, we are going to stain the side of the ring with blood. Oh boy. Ooh. Ha! Oh crap. Okay, so he didn't want to stay in the ring. That's good. That's a good start. Oh no, he's getting more thumbtacks? Okay, so now we have 2 batches of thumbtacks. Attitude adjustment on the chair and the tacks. Oh boy. Bookend. Float over to the bookend. Bookend into the tacks. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Damage his head to the red. 10 light attacks or 25 light and heavy attacks. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, into the tacks. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can add even more tacks to the ring. Or ringside. Or I can just hit the wrong button and throw him in the fucking ring. 3 different piles of tacks. We make it 4. There's 3 of the limit. Oh my god. They are everywhere. Now John has some more attacks. God, this is like full-on deathmatch territory. And Trick's got them all over him. Oh, no. He keeps wanting me in that ring. I don't want to be in that ring. So let's get the hell out of there. There we go. Okay. Oh no, back body drop. Very, very close to the tax. Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Not good. Not good. Not good. There we go. That is good. Ooh. Oh crap. Oh, they are just covered with the tacks. Okay. Okay, let's get him in the ring. Let's see if we can just flat out finish him. Nope. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Over the top rope. Oh! Mm. Oh, jeez. Oh, on top of the ladder. Now what's he gonna get? The kendo stick. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit! Even more tacks in the middle of the ring? Snake Eyes onto the ladder. And out comes the furniture. Oh! I thought that hit. Oof. Oh. Oh, God. Oh! This isn't great. Oh, no. This is really not great. Oh, fuck. Oh, hell. Shit. Oh, Lord.
Here is your winner,
Oh, man. That sucked. 10 minutes. 10 minutes on that. Come on. I don't want to be in the ring. Spinneroonie. Okay, countered it. Into a DDT. Maybe I need Little Yachty to help me complete this one. Uh-oh, Protoplex thingy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck!
Here is your winner, the Prototype.
A minute and 36 seconds. Shit. Which means it's probably going to say, wow, your last match was so quick. He's so satisfying. Oh, shit! I'm not sure if that was an intended animation or just the ragdoll physics at work, but man, that was a great, great reaction to that drop toe hold. Got a finisher in on him. And a spinneroonie for good measure. Oh. Come on. Counter. Bookend! Bookend! Got him! Come on. Oh, no. Oof. You're getting thumbtacks. You're getting thumbtacks. That shoulder tackle looks familiar. Okay. Counter. Corkscrew pump kick. He's busted wide open. That running clothesline is not as effective as I'd like it to be. Not today. Let's see. Double check. Okay, just the trick shot for the finisher. Oof. Let me tell you, that headbutt animation looked good, but it was the sound effect, the impact of skull on skull that really made it feel epic. Get him with that bookend. There we go. There we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, get him in there. Get him in there. Oh, wait a minute. I still haven't heard enough match actions to get the reward. Fuck! What else do I need to do to this guy? Oh, I just need to land like 4 more light punches and that's it? Yeah. slap in the face. That's what I get for thinking it would be that easy. Oh, God. Okay. Dive out. Oof. Oh, counter after counter. More attacks in the ring. Not as many as that one match 2 or 3 attempts ago. Wait, what the hell happened with the chairs there at the commentary table? Did they just warp in and out, or out and back in, or something? I wish the Irish whip on the outside at least reached to the barricade. And like if they try to whip them all the way up the aisle, then they fall down. That would be a better way of doing it. There we go. Oh, yeah. Float over into the bookend. Okay, come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Not even going to try for another finish. Just going to go straight for the pin. Got it! Got it!
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
Okay, let's see. There's still that EO Sky challenge. Let's see what I need to do for that. Amethyst Stone Cold card redeemed. Okay, and let's get EO in there. How you doing, number 83? Asuka, Drew McIntyre, Lash Legend? And EO all at once? Let's see, is this elimination or, let's see. Elimination is off. It's a fatal 4-way. And you just gotta win no matter what. And well, Asuka has some finishers, but surprisingly, nobody else does. Getting ready to chillax? Ooh. Let's see. Gotta be a little sneaky with this. Oh, God. Let me tell you, Raw's on in about 10 minutes or so. I'm very curious to see what the whole Asuka situation is going to be. Because it certainly looked like she either retired or at the very least, you know, closed out her WWE time. Ow. Counter it, counter it. There we go. Oh, and I gotta have 90 match action points in this one too? Oh shit. Oh, it's for personal reasons? Interesting. Hope everything's okay. Let me tell you, she has just been a force to be reckoned with ever since she came in on NXT. Ooh! Let's see, what else do I need to do? 3 diving attacks, 5 running attacks, and 3 springboard attacks. Okay, so... I don't think that one counts as a hit. Did that one? I guess not. And into the crowd she goes. Oh, no. That's bullshit.
Here is your winner, Asuka.
Okay. I think I got enough time for one more attempt. Then I'm going to have to tag out for Raw. And dinner. I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to have to see what the deal was with the earlier portion, but apparently I forgot to hit go live again. Probably got lost in the shuffle because my OBS crashed at the beginning of my stream. But if there's not the entirety of this stream up, I will re-upload it. Or I'll edit down what didn't make it to the air. Because let me tell you, it's like I had a shit ton of technical difficulties today. It's like OBS completely crashed on me about like a minute or two before I was going live. Then I get on the air and I start having problems with the feed from my console, kind of like resetting or something like that. So I had to unplug a switcher that I had plugged in today for my retro streams. And then not hitting go live on top of it. Let me tell you, dude, my brain was fucking fried by the time I got on the air. And it's like I'm losing my train of thought halfway through because the monitor keeps cutting out on me. Oh, dear. Maybe an intro segment better left to editing. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, there is like a lot that actually goes into streaming, and it's like there's a lot of stuff you need to keep straight as far as like the presentational elements of it. And it's like it's really simple to a certain degree, but if like you have any technical difficulties, it's like easy for something to kind of slip through. In a way, I feel like I kind of need like a pilot's checklist before I start streaming. Okay, is your mic on? Yes. Did you hit go live? No. Okay, fix that. You know. And I can understand why pilots use that stuff, because there's like a lot of things to keep track of when you're flying a plane. Oh crap! Oscar lock! Get your ass out of the way, ref. There we go. Okay, got the taunts done. Now I need finisher, signature, 2 more running attacks, and either springboards or dives. Oof. That's not good. Oh boy. Drew, little help? Little help? Okay, that works. Kick the referee in the head. What the hell? Why not? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Future shock. That's not good. Ah, oh, no. Oh, crap.
Here is your winner,
Drew McIntyre. Ah, crap. Well, I guess I'm going to have to split for a Monday Night Raw. But thank you all for hanging out with me. Hope you all had a good time, and I will be hopefully doing a retro stream next with a classic original Xbox game. And the hints I gave were it was a licensed title, and it bared so much similarity to Crazy Taxi that Sega sued over it. So if you can figure out what that is, maybe you know what to look forward to next time. Well, this has been BlueSwim, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and liking the video and sharing the video and all the other stuff that YouTube makes you do to show their algorithm that you actually care or something. Oh boy, they really have you jump through a lot of hoops to get noticed on here. You can also follow me on Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social, and I will keep you apprised of when I'm going to be streaming next. Let's see, twitch.tv/FOMOSAMOFO, FOMOSAMOFO. I will occasionally stream over there as well. I need to. I know I need to. Let's see, follow me on Twitter, at FOMOSAMOFO. And, patreon.com/BlueSwim for audio and written content. So I guess that will do it, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Have a good evening, everybody, and take care.